My name's Andrew, here with DAWA Studios, here in the Artist Village of South by Southwest. How about you tell me and tell everybody here who you are, why you're at South by, and how you're feeling today?
How you doing, Andrew? I'm
Doing great.
Mentors, aka Street Host. You might know me from TikTok, Instagram, Facebook, or YouTube. I make street interviews. I do street interviews, and I'm here to support my friend and to also connect and make new content like you guys.
Yeah. Awesome, perfect. So you talked about it a little bit, but really, I want to know kind of what your goals are for the South by Southwest. Why'd you come here? What do you want to get out of it?
That's a very interesting question. I think my goals definitely is one, to connect. My goals definitely, one, is to connect. Two, to create content. So that is to give my viewers something to watch and to entertain and inform and, to get them going.
Yeah, definitely.
And the third thing will be to just vibe.
Just vibe?
Just have a good time.
I like that. I like that. Well, sweet. Let's take it back a little bit. Tell us, where are you from? Have you been to South by Southwest before? Have you been to Austin before? Kind of, how has this been for you so far?
I'm Nigerian, so I moved here 6 years ago. I moved to Austin, Texas, directly.
Yeah.
Lagos, Nigeria. Shout out to y'all. It's actually a place. It's a place you want to visit. And this is my second time being to South by. I'm only 22. I turned 23 in 4 months, so I couldn't really access most of the things, before I turned 21. So I didn't even try anyway.
Yeah.
So, this is my second South by, and I'm excited.
Awesome. So you said you moved from Lagos 6 years ago.
Yeah.
So you were, what is that? You were 16 years old when you came over here.
Yeah.
So how was that experience for you moving over here? And then was content creation something you were always really into, or was that more whenever you got to the United States?
Actually, correction, I was 17. My
17.
bad. Yeah, so 5 years.
Yeah.
I'm sorry. And content creation was definitely not on my mind at that point. My sister, though, was pushing me. She was like, Mentors, pick up the camera, pick up the mic, go do something, use your smartphone, do this, do that. But I didn't know what I wanted to do.
Yeah.
So it's like I was always thinking about it, but I wasn't sure what I wanted to do. So what I was thinking at that point, though, was acting. Because acting is what I saw people do, whenever they got in front of the camera, they're impersonating someone else. But with time, I slowly realized that, I could do this for myself, and I enjoy unscripted scenes and, doing things that are more about me and showing who I am to people. And that's how I got started. And that was in the year 2021.
2021,
Yes.
definitely. And so 2021 was really when you came into this passion of content creation.
Yes.
So do you think that, obviously the year before that was 2020, the COVID year. Do you think being inside and being stuck in quarantine and kind of being forced to be by yourself, do you think that played any part of why you wanted to do this?
I think so. I
Definitely?
think it definitely did, because I feel like it played a big role in that, because I was able to reflect and, be several steps closer to what I'm doing now.
Yeah.
Because, I was just thinking, I was like, people who, for example, DDG came into town, and I was like, this guy knew he wanted to be a rapper, but he was making vlogs. Like, he was grinding for a long time. But I'm not doing anything. I know I want to be on TV. I know I want to be a host on TV and radio, but I'm not doing anything. I'm just sitting here. It's not going to come to me. I have to go work for it.
Yeah, definitely.
How can I work towards that? And that was when, I started to think and, push myself to go beyond what my mind is limiting me to. And I realized that in September 2021, and I started to make stuff.
Yeah, well, gosh, I think that's so impressive. I think so many people want to get into content creation, want to be able to put themselves out there, want to start, achieving the dreams they've had for a long time, but it's a scary thing to do.
It is.
It's hard to, put yourself in front of the camera. It's hard to get out there. And so I applaud you for being able to do that. And I totally agree. We all have smartphones at our ready in our pockets that have fully capable to post on TikTok, post on Instagram, to make movies on our smartphones.
Yeah.
So it's so cool that you understood that and you're able to, start doing it for yourself.
Yeah, absolutely. And I'm so grateful to God. I'm grateful for my family, that pushed me, my sister specifically. Yeah. Because it's not easy, it's not easy at all. I remember my first video, I was so unsure. I had no direction. I didn't know what I was doing. So the first kinds of video I was making was just asking random questions. Yeah. Like, if a horse is yellow, what color is this child gonna be? You know, just weird ass, normal, random, not even normal, weird questions.
Yeah.
But with time, I decided, you know, my passion is more serious stuff, you know, adding value to people's lives and, you know, creating a space where people can be informed, entertained, and be vulnerable. And, you know, with time, I started to build that, and this is where I am right now.
Well, yeah, I love that. And then, so you talk about wanting to do these more serious questions, and I'm ready for them. What are some of the type of questions that you like to ask people to be more vulnerable, to know about themselves, to learn from people?
That's a good question, brother.
Let's flip this interview.
I have a shoot coming up on Friday.
Yeah.
This Friday, and I'm gonna be interviewing a life coach. And the topic we're talking about is emotional management. So a lot of people, you know, they're always, you know, thinking about their mental, which is good. You should always think about your mental health, your physical health, your spiritual health, all of that. But your emotional health is also important.
Definitely.
How do you take care of yourself emotionally? Do you ignore it? Because sometimes we tend to ignore how we feel emotionally. We're like, it's fine, I'll get over it. I'll have a few cups and I'm sure I'll be good. Most people run to alcohol. Most people run to drugs. But there is a healthier way to manage that. So I want to ask you, how do you manage your emotional health?
Gosh, it's a loaded question. I think emotional health is super, super important. And I think the biggest thing is just listening to your own body.
Yeah.
Like listening to your inner thoughts, listening to your physical body, listening to what you need, because your body will tell you.
Yeah.
And so recently I feel like just with work and school and everything that's been going on, I've been really stressed. And I'd always tell myself, it's okay to be stressed because you have to be stressed to get to where you want to go.
Yeah.
But really, that's not always the case. And so recently I coughed up the money and bought a new TV because watching movies is something that I love to do.
Let's go.
And so if I can, you know, sit down and watch a movie for 2 hours, that's 2 hours that I have completely for myself where I know I'm just going to feel better afterwards. And so that was something that I just recently realized I think I needed to do, and I've started to do. And watching one movie a day for me has been such a great thing for my own emotions, for my own mental health. I think it's something that anybody is able to do as well.
That's good. I'm happy you realize how you can spend quality time with yourself.
With myself, definitely.
Because that's very important.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah. Back to you.
Back to me. Okay. Well, man, I love what you're doing here. I love all the questions that you're asking. I want to ask you, what are your goals in the next, let's say, year? Let's say March 14th, 2024. What do you want to accomplish?
March 14th, 2024. I expect to have over 100,000 subscribers. I should be traveling around the U.S. asking people questions based on their, you know, their locations.
Yeah.
So if I'm in Hawaii, for example, March 2024, I'm asking you questions about Hawaii, your perspective living there. How is it like? What are the issues, the unique issues you're dealing with that most people outside of Hawaii don't know about?
Yeah, definitely.
I want to travel. I want to get people's perspective on different things. You know, I just want to pick people's brains. I want to see what they're thinking and what they're going through. And I want lives to be changed through my channel.
Word. Well, I think that's such a great thing. Please tell me and then tell the people where they can find you. Your Instagram, YouTube, all your handles.
Okay, guys. So my handle is going to be the same on all platforms. It's SKREETHOST. So that is at SXSW on YouTube, on Facebook, on Instagram, on TikTok. Again, it's SKREETHOST. Street host, that's how it's pronounced. And street as in street, but with a K, and host because I'm the host.
Awesome. Well, thank you so much for doing this. Shout out to DAWA Studios for allowing this interview to be possible. I hope you all the best of luck with all of the things you're hoping for in the future. Hope you have a great rest of your South by Southwest experience. And yeah, thank you.
Thank you so much, man. You're amazing, DAWA. I love y'all. Thank you so much for doing this and having me. I appreciate you, bro. I appreciate you, DAWA.
Awesome. Thank you.